Imagine this. You finally made it. $1 million in your bank account. The cars, the mansions, the luxury vacations. It's all within reach. But then, something happens. One bad decision, and suddenly, it's all gone. Just like that. The house of cards collapses, and you're left picking up the pieces. Making money is one thing, but keeping it? That's where most millionaires fail. Today, we're diving into the most expensive mistakes made by millionaires. Real stories of wealth built and destroyed in an instant. Meet Jake, 27 years old. Self-made millionaire from the volatile world of cryptocurrency. He rode the wave of Bitcoin, Ethereum, saw his portfolio skyrocket overnight. So, what was the first thing he did? He bought a Lamborghini Huracan, a gleaming fire engine red testament to his newfound success. He rented a penthouse in Miami, the kind that overlooks turquoise waters. And the parties? Let's just say Jake learned how to make it rain champagne. The problem? He forgot the golden rule of wealth. If your money doesn't grow, it shrinks. He mistook a bull market for brilliance. 6 months later, the market crashed. Jake's investments tanked. In less than a year, he was broke. Most millionaires go broke because they try to look rich instead of staying rich. Ever heard of Gerald Ratner? In the world of jewelry, his name was once synonymous with success. He built an empire, a chain of jewelry stores that spanned the UK. Ratner was a retail genius, a marketing whiz. His company was worth $600 million. Then came that fateful day, a business conference, a room full of his peers. He was at the top of his game, confident, perhaps a little too confident, and then he made a joke. He said his products were total crap. He joked about how a prawn sandwich wouldn't last as long as some of his jewelry. The audience laughed. But his customers, they weren't laughing. Overnight, his empire crumbled. The stock price of his company, Ratner's Group, plummeted by 50% almost instantly. Investors pulled out. In months, he lost everything. The lesson? Your reputation is worth more than your money. Ever heard of the lottery curse? It's the stuff of urban legends, but the truth is, it's real. Take Billy Bob Harold Jr., an ordinary man who won an extraordinary prize, $31 million in the Texas lottery. You'd think winning that kind of money would solve all your problems, right? But for Billy Bob, it was the beginning of the end. Within 2 years, gone. Every last penny. Why? Because when you don't earn money the hard way, you don't know how to keep it. Billy Bob, overwhelmed by his newfound wealth, became a walking, talking cautionary tale. He gave away money to friends, family, even strangers. He bought mansions he didn't need, luxury cars he couldn't drive, and invested in businesses he didn't understand. And before he knew it, bankruptcy. 70% of lottery winners lose everything in just a few years. If you don't learn how to manage money at $10,000, you won't manage it at $10 million either. You might think that reaching the pinnacle of wealth would make you immune to failure. But even the richest men on the planet can lose everything when they stop playing smart. Take Lehman Brothers, once a titan of Wall Street. They were worth $600 billion at their peak. But their confidence morphed into arrogance. They took massive risks, convinced they were too big to fail. And then, the 2008 financial crisis hit. The house of cards came crashing down. Lehman Brothers, the fourth largest investment bank in the United States, filed for bankruptcy. Or consider Bernie Madoff, the mastermind behind the largest Ponzi scheme in history. He swindled investors out of $65 billion, promising impossible returns. The lesson? The moment you believe you're invincible is the moment you're most vulnerable. The truth always has a way of coming out. You know what's worse than losing $1 million? Building generational wealth, only for your kids to waste it. It's the silent killer of legacies, the slow erosion of fortunes built on blood, sweat, and tears. 80% of millionaires lose their wealth by the second generation, 90% by the third. It's a sobering statistic, a reminder that money, without the right mindset, is like sand slipping through your fingers. Why does this happen? because they inherit the money but not the mindset. They grow up in a world of privilege, shielded from the struggles that forged their parents' work ethic. They never learn the value of a dollar earned. They think wealth is permanent. But money, without discipline, always disappears. So if you take one thing from this video, never stop learning. Teach your children the value of hard work, the importance of financial literacy, and never assume that wealth is forever. So now the question is, which mistake do you think is the most dangerous? Is it the allure of instant gratification, the Lamborghini Trap, the fragility of reputation as Gerald Ratner learned the hard way, or perhaps the invisible mistake, the one that robs future generations of their birthright? Drop your thoughts in the comments. And if you want to learn more about the hidden secrets of the rich, the strategies they use to not only build wealth, but keep it, hit that subscribe button, because knowing what not to do is just as powerful as knowing what to do. And remember, true wealth isn't about making money, it's about keeping it. It's about building a legacy that lasts, a foundation of financial security that supports you and your loved ones for generations to come.